In the last 2 months, we have a lot of rain, we have storm, we have typhoon attack. It rained like this every day for 2 months. And our place is in the rice field. We are lower than the dam. The white letters, that is the dam. So if the dam collapse, if the dam have problem, we will have a big problem. But so far, in this area, because of the dam, it stopped flooding for many years. More than 30 years, no flood in this area. But now it seems like the rain is more than before. It's not flood yet, but it's overflowed the rivers. It look quite scary. Some people who have the house, that if their house is close to the river, it will be flood. But mostly people are still safe in our area. But we need to keep watching seriously what will happen, because it's so close to be a big flood in our area. The rain never stops. It's showering every day, and the soil is saturated with water, so it cannot absorb any rainwater anymore. That's why we have the water in the river rise up every day. It's quite scary to think about that, because many areas around us, they have the worst flooding in the history. Many houses, many cars disappear. But our area is very close now. We don't know what will happen. So we have to keep follow up with the forecast every day, and then we need to go check the dam every day. If not, we're gonna have a big problem. So we cannot prepare in time. So we cannot do anything much now. Just keep watching what will happen, how much the water is coming, and what the official from the dam will say. They're gonna release the water from the dam or not. And then now what happened is most of fruit plantation, rice field were flooded many places. But our place still okay, but it's very close. So we cannot go anywhere. We need to keep watching what will happen. We are quite lucky because we have 2 pieces of land. The first one is Pan area. That one we not worry about it because it's on the hill. It's quite high from the water. And the second one is in the rice field. This one is quite scary because we are in the low area and lower than the dam. So this part we need to be very careful. We have to keep watching most of the time. And last night, the official from the dam, they released more water from the dam because the water in the dam, the level of the water in the dam is higher than the level that the dam can have it. So they need to release some of them. At midnight, the water in the dam start to spill over the spillway. It's so strong. Many people got up early to look at the water. Do they need to move everything in their house or not? This dam helped people in this area quite a lot. It is a very big area that used to be flooded almost every year in the past. But when they built this dam, it stopped flooding more than 30 years in this area. But now we don't know what will happen because the water in the dam now is so high. It's very big dam. If the rain keep coming like now, and then the water will increase fast, we don't know what will happen with us. When we first got this land, we prepared for the flood very well. We dug this pond and then make a mound in one side with the dirt from the pond, and we can build on top of the mound. That is the way our house is. I think it will be safe. And then we built a house higher than normal house in this area. Even it's flood, I think we will be safe. And in the same time, we set up the water system. We pump the water from the pond to filter next to the house. We have the filtration system here, and we save clean water in the tank, more than 1,500 liters tanks. So if we were cut off from everything, we'll be safe at least for a month or more than that if we have only a few people. So this is the way we plan when we start to build, because we think about any natural disaster can happen anytime. Anything can happen anytime. So from now on, whatever we have to build, or if we need to decide the new lands, we need to think about natural disaster. The first thing we need to think about, because some area we don't know what will happen. It can happen anytime, anything can happen. So to have two-story house, that help a lot, because we have toilet in the second floor. If we have a big flood, at least we have toilet to use, and we have drinking water for use for at least a month. And we, in a high area, in a mound that we make it high, we have a garden. We have many different kind of vegetable that still survive all year round. So this will be our security. We think we can survive without any help at least 1 or 2 months here. From now on, we need to think about natural disaster more and more. Whatever we will do, building a house or start to work on the new land, we need to design to make it safe from flooding, from drought, or from another kind of disaster. It will help to decrease the problem in our life a lot. It's like we buy insurance, but this one is a kind of insurance that we need to build it ourselves. So if we have water, have shelter, and have food to eat, that is quite secure. You feel less worry, less fear. Whatever happen, we will be okay. So I like to think about this a lot lately, because many times that I learn that natural disaster, anything like this, can happen more often and more serious.